Hi, welcome to my video on simplifying trig expressions number 3. Let's do some more examples a little bit different. Simplify. Notice number 1, we have two brackets. The inside here is secant theta minus tan and cosecant plus 1. So what I do, I normally change tan and cot and cosecant to cos and sines. So secant is 1 over cos. Tan is sine theta over cos theta in that bracket. And cosecant is 1 over sine. So I have them all changed. Now, according to PEMDAS, P-E-M-D-A-S, you have to work out the inside of your brackets first. And in this case, first one, I have two fractions I'm going to add. They have a common denominator called cos theta. And so we add these. So 1 minus sine theta. You can't combine them because they're not like terms. And here I have I'm adding on 1. So common denominator for these two is sine. So we got 1 over sine. Another name for 1, common denominator, the denominator is sine, so 1 is sine theta over sine theta. And so this first one is already a fraction, so this is okay. And this second one now has the same denominator as sine, so we add these together. So there they are. We can't combine them because they're not like terms. Now we're able to, there's no powers, so we got to multiply. No division, so we got to multiply these two fractions. So when I multiply the numerators, I got to use my FOIL. First, 1 times 1, 1 times sine, negative sine times 1. And a negative sine theta times positive sine theta is a negative, that's theta there, that's a negative sine squared theta. So there's the FOIL. And we got cos theta times sine theta. Can't combine them, just write them down again, just by themselves like that. So we simplify the numerator. Sines cancel out, we get 1 minus sine squared theta over cos theta sine theta. And another name for 1 minus sine squared is cos squared. Now we have a fraction. We got cos squared on top and cos on the bottom, so that cancels out. So we get cos theta over sine theta. And another name for that, if you wish, you could say it's cot. So that's simplifying these. The product of these two comes cot, which is cos over sine. Again, just different examples to show you how to simplify. And then last one to do here, we have two fractions. We need a common denominator, so the LCD is this denominator is not the same as this. So the LCD is cos theta times 1 minus sine theta. So we take this fraction and we multiply it by cos over cos. The common denominator is cos theta sine plus 1 plus sine. So by multiplying this fraction by cos over cos, we have created the same denominator, cos times 1 plus sine. And right here, take this fraction, 1 plus sine theta over cos, and we multiply it by 1 plus sine theta. So that now makes this denominator cos theta times 1 plus sine, and this one is cos theta times 1 plus sine. So multiply the numerators, we get cos squared theta all over the common denominator. And we multiply these two. So we can do FOIL or we're squaring. So let's do FOIL. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times sine. Sine theta. Sine times 1. Sine theta. Sine theta times sine theta is sine squared theta. All over the common denominator. Notice I didn't multiply my denominator, just let my denominator stay as 1 times, or sorry, cos theta times 1 minus sine theta. I left that as a multiplication because if you multiply cos by these two terms, you might have to factor it again and bring it back to this. Now we're going to add these together. So what does that give us? Let's see. We can add these two, so we got a cos squared 1, add these two, sine plus sine is 2 sine, add on sine squared, all over the denominator is cos times 1 plus sine. And what do we do here? Oh, I see cos squared plus sine squared. So cos squared plus sine squared is 1. So there's the 1. All over the denominator. And 1 plus 1 is 2. We're adding like terms all over the denominator. And 2 is common to the two of these terms. We factor the 2 out, so we get 1 plus sine theta. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 2 sine divided by 2 is sine. All over cos times 1 plus sine. This is theta. And notice this is factored and this is factored. So 1 plus sine is right here. 1 plus sine is here. They cancel out. So we get 2 over cos. Or, if you wish, you could say it as 2 times 1 over, and that could be 2 and 1 over cos is secant. So you could have 2 over cos theta, but 2 over cos theta is 2 times 1 over cos theta, so that's a secant. So you could have 2 over cos theta, or you could have 2 times secant theta. Notice I did this extra step right here to show you how I got the secant. 2 times 1 over cos is the same as 2 over cos. Again, a couple of different examples to help you think when we do. All of these expressions that we're doing is for getting ready for doing identities. And that's in the next video is coming up, how to prove identities. So if you like my video, click the like button, click the subscribe button, visit my math website, www.mathfullyexplained.com, to find more information about me, my videos, and the content. That's the content on my YouTube channel called Math Fully Explained, just one word. Thank you for viewing my video. Hope the video helped you. Bye-bye.